weave with the baby's booty. And oh, there it is. I was like, I lost my microphone. I didn't know where that sucker was. It fell on the floor. Well, it's been that kind of a day today, so forgive me. But we are going to have a pretty cool project today if I can get it to act right. So, or at least that's what I plan to do anyways. I will see one way or another we gonna get this project done, but at the same time, I have done something to my computer. I don't know what I've done. So it's been acting a little funky lately. Like right now it's hung up, and so I'll have to, oh, never mind. There we go. What's going on in the background? I don't need that. Okay, cool. Yay. Okay. So it looks like we're in the money. All right. So, hey again. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Oh, and we can hear you. Thank you, Sheila Cushionberry. Hey, Sheila Cushionberry. So, you guys, tonight, yes, we are going to work on a super easy embroidery project. I'm saying it's super easy. Anybody can do it, and they can. Getting there is where we may have a smidge of an issue, but we're going to walk through that whole process. And while the embroidery is stitching out, I have Graphy over there hard at work on a rhinestone design that I made. And we're going to play with some AB color stones while the embroidery is going on. But we'll get into that here in a moment. First thing I want to do tonight is acknowledge that before I came live, we had 2 new members join up here on our YouTube channel. And you know what that means? We got to ring the bell to welcome our new members. So Miss Sharon Davis, thank you so much for joining our membership. Woo! Holla! Yes, honey. Oh, sorry about that. For those who have cats and other animals who are sensitive to the bell, my bad. So at any rate, and here is our next one. Our next new member is Regine's Design. Yes, honey. Yeah. So thank you so very much for joining up. And if you are new to our channel, that's something that we do. We like to celebrate accomplishments here on this channel. Joining up as a member gets you a bell ring. Also, if you get a new baby, because we do a lot of different things on this channel, like we do embroidery, we do vinyl, we do rhinestone, we do submations, we do all of it, girl. And when I tell you our equipment ain't cheap, hello, Mr. McQuackins be all kind of upset with me when I'm like, so this new equipment came out, and he's like, I ain't even trying to hear it, because that's how expensive our stuff be. So if you get something new, I want to celebrate with you, right? Because a lot of times our family just don't get it. They're like, okay, you got a cry cut, and so we got us a Cricut, and it's expensive, you know, considering, and I'm happy that I got a Cricut to play with. Don't hate on me. And so that's what we here for, honey. Don't worry about your cousin, auntie, brother once removed. We gonna celebrate with you. Okay. That's what we do here. And we got a bell to ring to celebrate with you. All right. So we're going to make sure if you say anything, give us a holler. Mr. McQuackins is not in with us tonight. So Sheila Cushionberry, I love you, girl. You my dog. Help a heifer out. So if I miss anything, she will definitely let me know. Usually I say hey to everybody, but considering the craziness of what I got going on with my computer and everything, I'm kind of like, I'll have to skip that. And that's my bad, because I love saying hey to my folks that's up in here, because y'all didn't have to be here. But we're going to have to skip it. All right, so let's talk for a minute. I am going to close this out because thank the Lord that's done. And that's our rhinestone template. It cut out like it was supposed to. Thank you, Graphy. And so we will fool with that once our embroidery gets going. So I know a lot of you guys are here because of the bling, and you might have joined this channel because of the bling, and you may not do embroidery. That's okay. This is a really cool project that even if you were to go and grab like the 4x4 embroidery machine at Walmart, for instance, you can still make a very tidy profit off of the 4x4 embroidery machine. Kevin Moore, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Yes, honey. Yes. Thank you, Kevin. He says, you're not at home. You'll be back later if you missed the whole stream. I'll watch the replay. Y'all have a good time. Well, we look forward to seeing you. Hopefully you will be able to make it back. And why is folks shooting outside? I just don't understand. So anyway, oh, you know what? Fireworks. That's probably what that is. Save changes. No. So at any rate, let's go back to this here embroidery. So even if you have just the 4x4 embroidery machine, you can still do this project, albeit on a little bit of a smaller scale, but it can be done and you can still make money. And I'm going to show you how to do that tonight. Although when we actually do the embroidery, we're going to be working with one of the larger multi-needle machines. 9 times out of 10, I'm probably going to use Blessing, the 6 needle tonight, only because she's already turned on and I don't have to worry about getting her warmed up and none of that other jazz. All right. So, but this particular embroidery project can be a pretty good money maker. I mean, and it's super quick, super easy, and we'll walk you through that. Now, in addition to that, as I mentioned, we'll also do some rhinestoning while our project is stitching out. And then, sorry, y'all, the fireworks is throwing me off. You know, I'm just like not feeling the gunshot sound and stuff. But at any rate, in addition to that, we also need to mention the buy-in is going on right now. It is active and it will be active until next Sunday. So if you haven't gotten in an order yet, you got 7 days and then this month's buy-in will be over. So definitely check that out at the babiesbooty.store. Alrighty. And if you're not wanting to wait on buy-in, you know, because it does take right at 30 days from the end of the buy-in to get your stuff, we do have the hotfix.store available where you can purchase rhinestones in smaller quantities, but just as beautiful and just as blingy at retail cost. So you can definitely check that out as well. So let's move to this project that I'm just sitting here like, oh my gosh, you can totally make money off of it. And I got the idea from one of the, actually, let me move this over so that I can put my other screen over there. Miss JB, thank you so very much for being a new member. Yes, honey. Yes. Thank you so very, very much. We appreciate. Oh, hold up. Thank you, Marina. How could I forget? I know how I could forget because I've been so busy today. It's ridiculous. All right. So many of y'all follow so many people that I know out here in these YouTube streets. Okay. What? Mr. McQuackins showed up. The fireworks done woke him up, y'all. So many of you guys follow us out here in these YouTube streets, and we definitely appreciate it. The love is real. And from what I understand, y'all might have heard from a little birdie out there in the YouTube streets that there is a Bling Fest coming up in October, the end of October, actually. And that little birdie would be right. So I wanted to give you a little bit more intel on this Bling Fest that's coming up so that you won't be like, oh my gosh, she ain't telling us nothing. Well, no, I'm going to tell you a little bit. Okay. I'm not going to tell you everything because although the vast majority of everything has been finalized, we're still tweaking some things. The date finalized, the location, top secret, finalized. So that those two things have been taken care of. The main part of the location, it will be held here in Charlotte, North Carolina. We are looking at the 27th and the 28th. That will be a Friday and a Saturday. Let me check my calendar so I can make sure I'm not lying to y'all because I be screwing up dates, y'all. I don't know what it is. I woke up today, thought it was Saturday. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's just one of them things. All right. So October the 27th is a Friday. 28th is a Saturday. So we will have 2 different levels of tickets. Okay. 2 levels of tickets. This is not going to be a free event. none of the bling parties I've ever thrown is a free event because it costs money to rent a place. It costs money for some of the other stuff, and we're going to get into that here in a moment. So we have 2 levels of tickets. And one ticket, let me make sure I don't go into too much. Hold on. Whoops. All right, let me make sure I ain't causing tragedy in my home. So 2 levels of tickets. The first level of ticket is the highest tier. It will come with your hotel stay. Okay. So when you get here, you ain't got to worry about where you're going to lay your head. We got you, fam. That's part of your ticket. In addition to the premier ticket, the main ticket, that covers the Friday night event and the Saturday event. Okay. See, that's why you got to ask questions. All right. So the Friday night event is going to be a top tier dinner, dressed up dinner with your favorite influencers. Okay, so that's Friday night. So that top tier ticket not only includes your hotel stay for Friday night and Saturday night, it also includes a swanky dinner with your influencers Friday night. And then Saturday, it covers the bling event for Saturday, and it includes your lunch on Saturday. So you got 2 meals covered. You got your room stay covered for Thursday night and Friday night. I'm sorry, Friday night and Saturday night. And then you get a nice swanky event with your influencers. And then, like I said, you get lunch on Friday. Saturday, y'all, I'm sorry. I'm reading text messages and trying to talk at the same time. Saturday, it includes your lunch and it includes the all day event on Saturday. Okay. Then we have another ticket, which only includes Saturday. It does not include a hotel stay, but it does include the event on Saturday. And it also includes your supplies. And also the first ticket includes your supplies. It includes your goodie bag. And then the second ticket also, it includes your supplies for the event. Okay. So just letting you know that I'm not going into too much more detail because I just we gonna do this number right here. We're gonna pull you in just a little bit at a time. Because what did I said something earlier. I said something. Oh, my bad. Hold on. I see a donation. Betsy, thank you so much for the super chat. Holler. Yes, honey. Yes, thank you so very much. So we just doing this number right here, reeling you in a little bit. And the biggest OMG, I gotta tell you, I can't help it. I got to tell you. I gotta tell you this. I don't have a choice. I have to. Tickets are limited. Tickets are limited. There's a good reason why they're limited. And that's because, I like to stay friends with the fire marshal, and I don't like fines, and I like to stay friends with the local authorities in my area because, a heifer is a very good citizen. Like speeding tickets and stuff, I don't have none of that. So we're going to be obedient, but tickets are going to be limited. Okay. So you're only talking about room for roughly 75 people. Sorry. I hate to, kind of like put the chokehold on you and stuff like that, but it's only going to be available to 75 people because of a number of different reasons. Number one, this is our first event that we're putting on for the Bling Fest. The second event next year is going to be awesome. And so you kind of want to, stay tuned on that. We already got a sponsor. I mean, everything. Woo, next year, holler. So we'll have more tickets available next year for sure. But this year, we kind of have to, start out nice and tame. We can't let all our hair down. You know what I'm saying? You can't spring it on Charlotte, that hard, that quick. It just won't be right. So tickets are limited, only about 75 people. So if you planning on coming, I'll let you know when tickets go on sale, but you're gonna have to act fast because I mentioned something earlier. I was like, the biggest ticket that includes your room and your food and stuff, you get a swanky dinner with your favorite influencers. I did add an S on there, sirs, influencers. So I got a lineup for y'all. It's a really nice lineup, and I'm like, I hate to. I mean, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't in there with the folks that you watch and you love, I just don't know what to tell you because they've all committed to coming, and I don't even want to tell you who it is yet because it's more than one, more than two, more than three. So I'm excited, and I want you guys to really have an excellent time, and come and hang out with us and just really enjoy yourself. And I want you to make it an event to remember so that you look forward to next year. So this year we're going to kind of ramp it up a little bit so that next year we can be like, okay, we did it big. Our first, like, uber big, our first one. And the next year is going to be good too. But this year, yeah. Mr. McQuackins was like, we're doing this and this and this. And I was like, okay, Big Daddy. So, I'm just saying you might want to be there. But at any rate, so yeah, thank you for mentioning that again. I'm going to go back over it real quick and then we got to hit this embroidery. So we've got 2 ticket levels. First ticket level comes with swag bag. It comes with hotel room 2 nights. It comes with food for swanky dinner on Friday night. It also, with your favorite influencers, then it comes with an all-day pass to the bling event on Saturday, meet and greet and everything. And it also covers your lunch for Saturday, and your materials for being involved in the bling fest. You don't have to bring anything. You ain't got to bring no heat press. You ain't got to bring no cutter. You ain't got to bring no block. You ain't got to bring no bling. And bling will be available for purchase on site. All right. The other ticket does not include the room, but it does include your all-day ticket to the Bling Fest on Saturday. It includes your bag of materials to participate in with the Bling Fest. It's also involving the meet and greet on Saturday. And I'm trying to think of what else it was. I know I'm missing something, but it's gonna be all right because I'm thinking on this embroidery and I got to get it done. So, yay! I'm excited. All right, so, woo! I got a fan after all of that, child. Woo, my goodness, that's a lot. And the McQuacklings, oh my, woo, child, not the McQuacklings. Yes, all of them, girl. All of them gonna be there. They excited to meet you too. So let's go ahead and open up this software that did not want to open. Oh yeah, it did. It did open up for me. So let's move over. So again, I did mention that this particular project is super easy, and it is. It's matter of fact, this particular project is one that usually when someone is like, oh, I'm new to embroidery, what do you suggest is my first project? Da, 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 da. This is one of the first things I tell people to do because of the fail ratio is almost non-existent, because even if you fail, you can still use it. So it's like you're not really failing when you make this. Okay. And so what we're going to have to do tonight, and I'm sorry, I'm not catching the comments just yet. And I'll go back and check. I'm just trying to make sure my software loads and all of that stuff before I get distracted again. But this particular project is what I tell most beginners to do, right? So let me go ahead and share screen. Oh, you know what? No, I'm going to show you what we're dealing with first, actually. Let's go here. Let's go to the face cam. And oh my God, I hate fireworks, y'all. I swear I do. Okay. So our project tonight is an idea that I got from one of my Facebook groups, Facebook enthusiast group that I'm in, because many of you guys know that I have, well, maybe you don't know. I mean, who really cares other than myself? But I have a 6-speed that I drive. I love my car. Been driving her for God, how old is she? Oh, she's 05. So however many years. I didn't get her brand new. But at any rate, one of my enthusiast groups, I didn't really pay too much attention to it at the time, but like these are towels. And so usually when a person is new to doing embroidery, I tell them do a towel. Towels are super easy to embroider. And because they're so easy to embroider, you can make a towel, you know what I'm saying? And you can get towels from Walmart. Like these came from Target, even though this one looks like somebody like dropped it on the floor, used it already. That sucks. Good thing I got more than one. But anyways, you can do a towel, and even if you screw up the embroidery, you have a towel. So, you can still use it. Like you might can't sell it to somebody else, but you can at least still use it. And the other thing I like about a towel, I'm going to move this bigger one for right now. The other thing I like about embroidering on towels is, say for instance, we're going to monogram this. That's not the point of this project tonight. And I'll go into what I'm saying to do. But say for instance, we're going to monogram this towel and you screw up with the placement. It's not centered. Try on the other daggum side. You already done screwed up the towel, so go ahead and practice on the other side. Or practice on the long side. Keep trying. Like if the bobbin thread shows up or whatever, just switch around. Play. You got the whole towel to play with until you get it right. And then when you get it right, then move the towel off to the side, get your good towel, and go ahead and do the project successfully on the new towel and sell that one. Okay, so that's why, the towel is for me the coolest and the easiest project to do. And so help me, all it takes is a little bit of stabilizer. You can, depending upon the design, you could even use some tearaway stabilizer on the back. I generally suggest cutaway, mainly because most people are going to be using it, especially for what I'm getting ready to show you. But most people will be using the towel, and so it can wear on the threads and whatnot. So just keep that in mind. But you can use tearaway, and I have used tearaway. The only other difference with a towel is I don't suggest using thin line stringy designs or fonts. Okay, so tonight we're mainly going to be dealing with fonts. So I don't suggest stringy fonts. Thick, bold fonts are your best friends when it comes to doing towels, because what a lot of times people are like, oh my God, I can't see the embroidery. It sinks down in the towel. Okay, that's because you're using thin, wispy embroidery. Use some nice thick embroidery and it should look really good on this towel. But in addition to that, there's a special topper for embroidery on towels that you can use. It's water soluble. You just lay it on top of the towel before you do the embroidery, and it'll embroider on the top of it, and then you just tear it away, and your embroidery will stand up above the fibers of the towel. So we'll get into that in a minute as well. Now, what I do have is 2 hand towels, and then I also have 2 just rags, you know what I'm saying, washcloths. And I like this one from Target because it's got this little loop. So what I saw in my car enthusiast group is, one lady got a towel and the logo of her vehicle was embroidered on the towel. Somebody embroidered the logo, and I was like, and she was over the moon because her towel for her car had her logo on it. So I was like, man. The other thing is, usually when people love their vehicle, they have a name for their car. So you don't have to break any trademark infringing anything by putting car logos on the towel. But what you can do is put the name of the car on the towel. Put the name of the car on the towel. Don't mess around and match the color of the towel to the car and then put the name of the car on the towel, or get one of those microfiber towels that most car folks use and put the name of the car in the thread in the color of the car or something like that. You see what I'm saying? You can totally customize this in so many ways to make a super cute gift to someone who absolutely loves their vehicle, especially for those who wipe on it every single, like what they're wiping in, and 9 times out of 10, they will not wipe their car off with the towel. They'll be showing it off. It'll be laid on the towel, on the car, or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Like Demps says hers is Black Beauty. So that's what you want to do, or something that you can do in order to make money with something as simple as a towel. How much is a towel? How much? Who done bought a towel lately? How much is a towel? We're gonna look that up here in a minute, because you can go on Amazon and find towels all day, every day. But the key is, if it's for a car enthusiast, you want to find something that's nice and soft. I wouldn't go with the cheapest towel that you can find at Walmart, which is what I normally suggest when people are testing and learning how to do embroidery on their embroidery machine for the first time. I say go get a little cheap towel from Walmart, $1.20 or whatever it is, and the hand towel size, and just practice all around the towel till you get it right. Well, for a car enthusiast, I wouldn't go with the cheapest towel. And you could even find a microfiber towel, or you could go a few steps further, which I usually have one right here. And for the life of me, let me see if it's over here in this basket, because there's another one. Another thing you can do. I do have this one. Where's my other one? Let me see. Do I have another one? I don't know if I do or not. I know I have one that I done used, and I may have to pull that one out. That sucks, because I don't like showing the one that I use, because it's dirty. It is a low down dirty towel. I can't find it right now. Let me see, because I've been using it to clean with, so I don't know where I've put it at this point. But you can even go to Dollar Tree. All right. And you got those little washcloths right there. Those are microfiber. And the one that I'm talking about, the majority of y'all know which one I'm talking about. It's the great big white microfiber, super soft and fluffy towel in the car area. Is about as big as this. And it's white. So you totally could even do that and use that one to embroider on, because it's so soft and it's made for cleaning. So you've got all kind of options. You know what I'm saying? 755 says hers is called limp back. You know what I'm saying? So put a towel, limp back, and give it to her as a gift. She will probably absolutely love that if it's the same as her car color. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to embroider a towel, and I'll show you just how simple it is. And like I said, I'm going to use the larger embroidery machine, but I want you to see what this looks like with 4x4. So like I said, you can use a 4x4 embroidery machine to make money with your embroidery, even with the towel, because even if you can't do the full name, like in a large, you can do a little corner. See this 4x4 right here in the corner. You could put the name small over here in the corner. People would appreciate that too. They really would. Or if you wanted to, you could do a rag, just the washcloth, and then put the name small, because it's a small towel. So they're not going to expect the name super big all the way across the towel, so just a little name over here would work just as well. And because your embroidery thread is neon poly thread, and it's soft, you should be perfectly fine. You ain't got to worry about it scratching the car. Okay. So this is a very simple gift to give if you wanted to. And you can use it to your advantage by putting the name of the car on here. But like I said, the 4x4 can still be used, because this is roughly 4x4 right in this area. And you can put a small version of the name on here as well. All right. And make money off of it. Find somebody who loves cars and you can totally work it. Any of your car enthusiast groups. What kind of car do you have? What kind of car do you have? And then once you join the group, which has the same brand car as yourself, then you got your ace in spades right there, baby. You got the ace in spades. And you can go ahead and milk that group. Make a towel for yourself. Hey, y'all, look at this cool car towel. that I made for myself. And they'll be like, oh, that's dope. Where'd you get that from? That's cute. Da, 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 da. I want one for my. Oh, really? Well, guess what? I'll make you a custom one. Excuse me, with your car's name for 20 bucks, 25 bucks, blah, blah, blah. And how much did you pay for a towel? We'll find out. Okay. So this is the hoop that I'm going to use tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and get things together to hoop this. And then we'll put the name together in the software that I have. Now, that's where my problem is going to come in with you guys tonight, is putting the putting the name together in the software, because depending upon what excuse me, I don't know what I got caught in my throat just that quick, about to choke. Depending upon what software you're using with your embroidery machine, it may come with fonts, it may not. Okay, so that's where it can be a little like, you know, my bad, because I don't know what you have. Let's see, is this tear away? I need tear away. Yes, this is. It's kind of thick though. And I ain't using it in a minute, so hopefully don't no spider come out of here, because I don't normally use black tear away, but we're gonna get some black tear away today. Alrighty, so I apologize for not checking the chat, because you know I do like to keep up with you guys and hear what all y'all got to say. Sonya says hers is an 02 Toyota Avalon Limited. So what's your car's name? So how many of y'all in here name your car? That's what I want to know. How many of y'all name your car? Now I'm ashamed, because my car does not have a name. Like, I name all my equipment in here, but I did not name my car. And probably should have, but I didn't. My kids named the car I used to have. They named it Black Beauty, but one of my son totaled it, so Black Beauty is no longer with us. I will say RIP, but that would stand for rest in pieces, because I'm sure that car been squashed by now. So Craftable Thing says no name for her car. Who says Sugar? My car is Sugar. Valerie says I haven't named it yet, but now I need to. Sonya says Sylvie. Shadow. Beauty, and my husband's old truck is Beast. That's cute. My car is a Hyundai Sonata, and her name is Snowball. Hey, Pretty Designs, I bet your car is white. How did you know? Yeah. I wasn't too keen why she said no, it's actually black. And I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm a dummy. Wrong towel. I'm mad that towel is dirty. So I had to have bought it dirty, and that sucks. Somebody knucklehead and messed at that towel at Target and then left it on the shelf. All right. Here we go. All right. So cool thing is it's also super easy to center things on a towel too, because you kind of just fold it in half. All right. And I do one of two things. I can either use a chalk line, or I'll use a straight pin and stick it right there in the middle, so that I'll know, hey, that's the middle. All right. I pushed it in wrong. And then I can center it with the hoop like that. See, here's the tab, and just putting that in the center, and then I knew I got the center. Okay. It's crooked though. Let me straighten it up to help myself out. My car is Lily Rose. That's pretty. April. Balls. I named my husband's work truck Hefe, so it's very similar. Old boy. Ha, I love it. Serenity. See, that's cute. All right, y'all. So now what I'm going to do, these are mighty hoops, which are used with the multi-needle machines. Okay, they're not used with the single needle machines, but there are magnetic hoops available on Amazon for single needle machines. If you're interested, I'll definitely post a link for that. But here we go. So this is it. That's it. The only other thing is putting the topper on here, so that when we do embroider on the top, the fibers will lay down like they're supposed to. And let me show you what that looks like. Even though the roll that I have is monstrous, because at one point in time I was doing this quite frequently, so I have a big roll. So like this is a huge jumbo roll of the water soluble topper, but it works. Okay, we just cut it down. So here is what it looks like. See, it's super thin and wispy, and I've told people this before, and I'm gonna tell y'all again. It puts me in the mind of, and you know, don't judge. Okay, don't judge me. But it puts me in the mind of when I was in elementary school and you would get that Elmer's glue and you would spread it on your hand and you sit there and watch it dry only for you to sit there and peel it off. That's exactly what this feels like. It feels like that Elmer's glue film that you peel off from your hand. So don't be judging me for peeling my hand with Elmer's glue. All right, so I'm just going to cut off a little piece because I'm not doing a super large embroidery design. It's just going to be the name of a car making as a gift. So we're going to put that right there. And that's pretty much all you have to do. I'm just going to lay mine on top. If you've made you feel better, you can tape it down with some like painter's tape, or you could pin it down on the edges, or I could have put this on top of the towel and hooped this with the towel. Instead of laying it on top, it would have been hooped already. So there's several ways you can do it, but this is how I'm going to do it tonight. Okay. So why did you use tearaway? So you can use tearaway on the back of a towel. Especially if you have pretty thick embroidery. But it's entirely up to you how you want to do it. Now, again, a lot of experts recommend cutaway, mainly because the towel is going to be washed and used and washed and used and washed and used. So the whole purpose of embroidery stabilizer, whether it's tearaway, cutaway, wash away, blah, 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 is to stabilize the embroidery. That's the whole purpose. So like, for instance, the clear that I laid on top is a stabilizer. It's a wash away stabilizer, and it's stabilizing the embroidery stitches on top of the towel to make sure that the embroidery, or to help the embroidery stay aloft above the fibers of the towel, the pile. Okay, so it's still considered a stabilizer, although it's not as strong of a stabilizer as, say, for instance, cutaway stabilizer. So tearaway stabilizer, you can actually tear it, okay, by hand. I can take that black and I can tear it. Cutaway stabilizer, you cannot tear it. You have to cut it in order for it to be taken apart of whatever. So with cutaway stabilizer, it is a more strong stabilizer, like a lifelong stabilizer. So for outfits that are going to be worn super often, like for instance in restaurant environments, in work environments, actually any clothing item, I generally use cutaway because the clothing item is going to be washed and worn, washed then worn, washed, dried, then worn, washed, dried, then worn. And eventually all you have to do is look through history at, say, for instance, children's clothing. Children are hard on clothes. And the more you wash and the more these kids are rough on clothes and all that stuff, what eventually happens to the clothing? It gets holes in the clothing, right? So the whole purpose of the stabilizer is to make sure that even as the clothing tries to wear away, your embroidery stays, and it helps keep your embroidery nice and neat and not worn or rubbed away or none of that stuff, because the stabilizer is helping the fibers hold on to that embroidery thread so it'll look good and last for a long time and not get all jacked up like that, right? So if you use tearaway stabilizer, it's not as strong, so to speak, as the cutaway stabilizer. So as you go to wash the towel over time with that tearaway stabilizer, a lot of times you'll see that the embroidery may ball up like this, especially if it's super dense and thick. It'll ball up like that once you put it in the washing machine and take it out. And then you're like, oh, God, I got to iron the towel because it ain't doing da 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 da. So it is better to use cutaway on the back of the towel, but you can get away with tearaway. You can do it. You just have to pay attention to your product. Like I would totally suggest to you, if you wanted to use tearaway, use tearaway with a design like a font that you intend to use on a regular basis. And then once you do that, wash it a few times. Okay. Wash it, put it in the wash and see how it performs. If your towel still comes out of that dryer and it's nice and neat, the towel looks just like the day you embroidered it for the most part, you don't need to use cutaway. But if you wash it and it balls all up like that and ends up looking real stupid and janked up, then you might want to switch to using cutaway and try it again and you'll be able to see the difference. All right. So for me, I know that this is not something super, like I'm not going to sell this. This is going to be given. Okay. So I don't have to worry about using stabilizer, tearaway, cutaway stabilizer, sorry, with this particular project. Okay. So let's go to this program. Breezy Custom Creations, been at the workplace since 7 a.m. Oh no. I'm so sorry. Ooh, chat, don't make me cry because I totally understand a long work day. All right, so I am going to make something super simple. If I'm remembering correctly, that particular hoop is 13 inches wide by something like 4 inches. Okay, so it doesn't have to be super big. And keep in mind, the longer the name or the longer whatever it is that you're putting on the towel, the smaller your font is going to be. And let's show you what that looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and put a square on here. And let's go with, what size is this? That's, where are we at? So this particular one is 2 inches high by 6.266 inches wide, right? But you remember I said it was 13. So let's go to, I'll take it out to 10 inches. And then the height, it remained proportionate. So it went to 3.2. Okay. And I'm just going to make it an outline because I'm not intending to embroider this. I'm just doing it merely for you to see how letters coincide with size and length of the word. Okay. You're welcome, Jesse. So let's go ahead and throw in some lettering, right? And so I'm going to name this one Bessie, right? And so, not feeling that font. So let's see if we can find a super cute font. I'm not a huge fan of Chancery, but I'm thinking I might do that. Now this software that I'm using is called Wilcom Hatch. And it is a very good digitizing program. And so I would, nope, don't like that. I would recommend it if you're trying to get into embroidery digitizing. It works very well. Absolutely love it. And it has served me very well through the years. Let's see. That one goes up to 0.79 inches. I want one that goes bigger. Let's do souvenir because that one goes to almost 2 inches. Okay. So the height of this name right here, Bessie, the height is 1.177 inches. So this square is 3 inches. But when I make the name taller, like if I wanted the name to be taller, then that takes away from the width as well. You see, the taller I get, the wider it's getting. Now with this program, I can stretch it this way because like I said, it is a digitizing program. So I could do that, but I don't particularly care for the way that looks. But you see how I can fit this one name and make it pretty big to go in this square. So let's try something different. Let's go ahead and do another name right here. We'll go Bessie. I hate when it does that. Hold on. Let's select that. There we go. And we'll go back to that same font, which was Souvenir. And this time, instead of just Bessie, I'm going to go Bessie the Tessie. Okay. And so look at how small the letters are in comparison to this one. So let's make this word bigger. Let's make it, because if you're doing this for a customer and that's how they want the thing, you're not going to be able to get it this big. And the only reason I'm pointing this out to you is because I ran across this issue when I was doing blankets years ago, 6 years ago. And I was doing blankets for customers for a relative who was selling blankets, right? Which is fine. Everything worked out great. But she had a customer that was like, well, why can't she make the name bigger? Okay, fam. Well, the name is this long. I can't make it bigger because I only have enough space for this size. So either you gonna knock some letters off your name so that I can fit it, like abbreviate your name or something, or you're just gonna have to deal with smaller letters because you have a longer name. You gotta talk to your mammy about that. I can't help you because I did not name you the super long name. So you got to keep that in mind if you do choose to go this route and personalize the card's name on towels and stuff for your customers. If you got a customer who says, this is my card, this is what I want with my card's name, I don't want it just her name, I wanted to say Bessie the Tessie, then you got to let your customer know, well, guess what? It's going to be small letters. I just need you to know that. Okay. So yeah, that's how, a little tidbit I wanted to point out to you guys, so that you will know to pay that some attention. Okay. So I'm going to make this actually a little bit smaller, and I'm going to try to center this as best as I can because I can't see very well. Okay. So this is it. This is all I'm gonna put on the towel. I'm not doing anything super, super extra. I'm just not. It's just the card's name. Okay. So let me select this and delete it. And I'm going to check the stitching, which I can do that here. That looks great. Fill satin. I can also do what's called tatami, which is probably what I'm going to do because I like the way that looks better than the satin for a towel anyways. And this is what we're going to go with. So I'm going to export this. Export design. Shaka Terrell, thank you so very much for being a new member of the channel. Holler. Yes, honey. Yes. Thank you very, very much. And yes, Delonda, it's the mammy. It's the mammy's fault. What is the cost of Hatch? Hatch at one point in time was, if you paid in payments, because they used to let you do payments. At one time the cost was like $1,200, so somewhere between 9 and 12. Sometimes they have it on sale for even more affordable than that, but I personally don't know how much it is anymore because it's been a very long time since I've bought Wilcom Hatch. All right, and so let's put the name here. I'm gonna put that on my desktop, and I'm hoping that I will be able to transfer it onto this flash drive and then put it over there on the embroidery machine. We'll see if we can. So for the time being, let's stop sharing that. And then I'm going to plug this one in. We'll do this, which is a Russian roulette right now. Okay. So let's see if we can. Yes, it did. Holler. Because I totally meant to do this before coming live, but guess what? Let's go here and do that. Nice. Okay. So as I mentioned, I am definitely going to put this on the 6-needle embroidery machine. But as I also mentioned, you can totally utilize a 4x4 embroidery machine to do this, especially if you do the smaller cloths, because a lot of folks just use the smaller cloths to clean up in the car, clean up the outside of the car and stuff like that. So just keep that in mind. Don't beat yourself up because you might want to go with a bigger machine, but for the time being, make money with what you got. Okay, fam. Don't do that. Make money with what you got. All right, so I'm going to close this out, and I am going to swap back over to the cutting table because that is ready to go on the machine. And like I said, when that goes on the machine, we are going to bling for a little bit until the embroidery is done. And I don't have a camera all the way over here, so it's like I'm not going to be able to show y'all the embroidery as it's going. You know what? Let me do it this way. All right. So what color? That's a black towel. So let's go with, ooh, I think that gray will be swanky. So let's go here. Let's go here. I apologize. I'm way over here. Okay. All right. So let's get this. I am actually going to embroider it. I'm putting it on the embroidery machine this way. So it's going to stitch the name upside down. And the main part of the towel is going to hang off the front of the machine instead of me trying to embroider it right side up. And then all of this extra towel is up in the machine, moving up against the machine and possibly getting dirty or possibly getting caught or hooked in the machine. So I'm going to stitch it upside down just like that. And I'm only mentioning that so that you'll know there is an option instead of trying to fight and make something work a certain way. You can do it differently. All right, and it's been a minute since I've embroidered, so you know we might hear some knocking, some crazy noises, and blah blah blah. Because, like I said, it's been a minute. All right. So far, she looking good. She looking good. So let me go ahead and grab our flop off of the embroidery machine. And this is a design that I made fairly quickly right before the live. And I thought about my daughter, so I'm going to make her a shirt. All right. And as you see, this is what the design is. It didn't quite turn out exactly the way I wanted it to, but it's pretty darn close. So it's going to be what it's going to be. And sometimes, you know, it's okay to do a smaller size design. Sometimes. I mean, I prefer a larger design, but we going to use what we got. All right. And so I'm going to grab a cutting mat so that we can keep it. Ooh, Blessing is loud. She is over there stitching her little heart out, y'all. Okay, so let me grab a mat. Alrighty. And then, look at that, it stuck itself. Let's see, is that too? Nope, it is not too big. All right, so the other reason why I thought this would be a really cute. Oh, I didn't see that. I'm sorry. Let me. 7 today? Oh my gosh, that is horrible. Thank you for letting me know. And I will definitely reach out to her for certain. Prayers for her and her family, because that's definitely tragic news to be receiving. That's crazy. Just never know from one day to the next sometimes. So meanwhile, we are going to alternate some AB colors and make a shirt, which I haven't even turned the heat press on. So team too much going on. Let me turn it on, make sure the temperature is right, which it should be. Yeah. Yes, that is correct. And we're going to blink for a little bit while Bessie is getting a towel stitched out. And I wish I had a camera over there to show y'all because it is stitching its little heart out. Let's go with, I'm going to do a topaz up here. Actually, let's do it this way. Because that's not going to take a lot of stones. And that's pretty full. But yeah, you definitely want to love on your people while you can. Because things change super quick around here. All right. Oh, this is brushing in easily. I was concerned that I had it. Oh, you know what? I just realized, y'all. I forgot to show you something else. Mm, 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 mm. I forgot to show you the other designs. I had them pulled up and everything. Pulled up and everything and did not show them to you. So we'll definitely do that here in a moment. Okay, Goldie Flock. That's cute. That's actually really cute, Gail. Bottom left of the B. That's what I was just looking at, but that's too tight of a space for a flock dot. So there's not one there. Yeah, I don't have one there. I thought that too. Since her favorite color is purple, I'm going to do this rose AB. Wait a minute, I think this is like cyan AB. So this kind of got a purpley hue to it. Let's see, is that rose? That's rose AB. Yep, rose AB. And we're going to do this for the word cat. Whoop. I hate this brush. I need my brush. I don't know where it's at. Need to find it. Oh, hi, Gail. We just got finished talking about the Bling Fest a little while ago. Bling Fest is going to be on the 27th and the 28th, which is a Friday and a Saturday. We have 2 ticket options available. The first ticket covers your hotel stay for Friday night and Saturday night. I keep saying Thursday, and I need to get that out of my vocabulary. But it covers your hotel for Friday night and Saturday night. It covers a high class dress up, rather, dinner with your favorite influencers that bling. Some of your favorite influencers on Friday night. And then your ticket also covers the Bling Fest event on Saturday, and your lunch and your swag bag and your materials for the Bling Fest, the Bling Along Bling Fest. And then the other ticket is only for Saturday. So Saturday only ticket. It does not cover the room. Um, it does include a bag of your supplies, for the Bling Fest, and access to the meet and greet. And it is limited space. Like, we only have 75 tickets available combined. So we'll let you know when those tickets will go on sale. And as soon as they do, I will let you know so that you can set your calendars. Because you know what? I should have did the cat paw a different color. That would have been cute if I had done that, but I didn't think of it at the time. So that you can set your calendars and hopefully not miss out on that ticket. Thank you, Sheila Cushionberry. I appreciate you. Appreciate you, my love. Thank you so much. All right, and we're gonna do aquamarine, even though this is more of a peridot AB. My nail polish kind of made me want to fool with AB, so that's why we're doing AB colors. Because I thought, you know what, this nail polish is AB, but I thought aquamarine AB. But now that I'm sitting here looking at the peridot, it is totally peridot AB-ish. I caught myself painting my nails earlier, and it looks like tragedy. Love the color, but I definitely do not work in a nail salon because my painting skills are elementary. All right, y'all. I am hungry. This is killing me because I'm hungry. I was going to go get something to eat, and I did not. All right, so also, which I did not mention earlier, and I am very ashamed that I did not, but I got so excited because somebody mentioned the Bling Fest, and I was about to mention this, but mentioned and started talking about the Bling Fest instead because I forgot to mention the Bling Fest. How sad is that, child? That's when you know you're doing too much. So our lovely friend Dennis with the Rhinestone Mechanic has come through again with some more rhinestone designs. This is not one of them. This one I made playing around with because there was something else I wanted to do tonight, and I decided embroidery was going to be. I decided the last minute to do embroidery instead, since my computer was acting up and it wasn't cooperating for the other project I had in mind. But at any rate, ooh, that looks good. Oh my god. Okay. So Dennis has some really awesome rhinestone designs available. The link is in the description. Don't forget the mystery box purchase. $2 gets you some really nice designs, and we have exclusive designs. That's the cool thing. So the designs are exclusive to us. One of them is super cute. Like, I totally should have cut that out, but I was thinking about doing something for my daughter, so that's why I went this route. But definitely we'll be going back to get the designs. Actually, several cute ones. What am I saying? There are several cute ones. One of them with the sunshine, I need to make that like ASAP. I really do, but I gotta get the cut. So definitely check that out. The link is in the description. Again, these are special bling designs for viewers of the baby's booty, and they are limited time. So, well, not limited time. You can get them anytime, but they're at a really good price right now, and the price lasts 24 hours. So definitely check that out. Definitely check that out. Sheila Cushman, you know, lost 50 pounds. Oh my God. I am what? Jealous. All right. And so now I'm going to do, actually, should I do this one or should I do this one? I'm going to do Hyacinth AB. So this is Hyacinth, which is absolutely gorgeous. This is like one of my favorite AB colors. Hyacinth AB is gorgeous. Okay. While Blessing is over there stitching her whole life away, y'all. Like she like, you haven't been stitching with me. I gotta show the world I still matter. We know you matter, girl. We know you matter. That's why you still sitting over there. That's why you still sitting over there. We still love embroidery. Don't get it twisted. All right. So, and again, although embroidering on towels can be intimidating, you might think, that you can't embroider on a towel because you got the small embroidery machine. Again, that is not true. The small embroidery machine is how I got started with this whole YouTube making a business out of doing something for myself, is with that 4x4 embroidery machine, and I am not about to forget where I came from. So embroidery was clutch. All right. The new pink flock, Lakeisha, I haven't gotten it yet, but I got some really good feedback from someone who has. Actually excellent feedback from someone who has bought it. So I did order some today, and we'll see how it goes. I had not planned to necessarily order it because, like I already have flock, but I'm down for a more affordable option, and not only affordable, but works just as well and thinner from what I've been told. So we'll see. We shall see. All right. So here's our transfer tape. Dee, we have an airport in Concord. We have an airport, Concord, North Carolina. That one is a very, very small airport, and it generally services Vegas, Florida, roughly. That's about it. Then we also have, sorry about that, Raleigh Durham Airport, I think, is in Greensboro. I think there's an airport in Greensboro somewhere. But that's a couple of hours away. But it's, from what I understand, more affordable to fly there and drive to Charlotte than flying into Charlotte. One, a little bitty one in Gastonia, but I don't know anybody personally that flew in there other than the president a couple of years ago. So I don't know if regular people can fly into that airport or not. Who else? Where else is another new pink flock from? Same place, Heat Transfer Warehouse. They're just doing it. They changed the flock, so it's Heat, and supposedly it's the same company from what I understand. All right, so let's get us a shirt. Do I want to do her this, or do I want to do that? I want to do a shirt. Let's do a shirt. So we're going to go with a black Gildan so that you can see just how gorgeous these AB stones are. I love AB stones. Angel B loves AB stones. Like, she just can't get enough of the AB stones. They are very pretty because you get, a mixture sort of colors in one package, so to speak. Which one? CLT. One in South Carolina by QT on Celanese, but maybe a private airport for jets and stuff. Okay. But yeah, DD Charlotte, CLT. Let's see. Is Bessie done? Bessie's, yes, it is. Woo! All right. Thank you for singing me the song of the finished embroidery machine, people. All right, so here is the rhinestone transfer that we just did with AB stones. It's absolutely gorgeous right now, but wait till that sucker is pressed onto the shirt. So here is the towel. And like I said, this is embroidered on top of the water soluble stabilizer so that the threads will stand and be prominent in regards to the surrounding um pile of the fibers of the towel. Okay, so let's take this off. It's magnetic, so all I got to do is pull it apart. And let me set this off to the side in case we do the second towel. So this, because it's water soluble and thin like this, you just pull it off. Just tear it right on off. And I usually take my time. Yeah, it was fast. She gives herself a cheer when she finishes. Yes, she does. Yes, Blessing does. Okay. Come on, fam. You make me look like I ain't got it together. All right. Boom. And there we have a towel for Bessie the Tessie. All right. So this is her towel. Now, if you get hoop burn, you can easily use a spray so that you can get rid of this hoop burn. And then once you do that, then you're good. So hopefully the recipient of this towel will love it and it will be sufficient. I hope. I mean, it was a quick thought process to just do something simple. But like I said, I saw the idea in one of the groups on Facebook, but that person had the symbol of the car. And I'm not about to encourage anybody to do the actual car symbol. But if you feel the back of it, it's not going to be something that's going to scratch the car. But any car enthusiast would love to have a uh, towel with their car's name on it. I mean, it's the most. And this is the other thing, especially for men folk. Even though I know the summertime is about over, but they still love. Most men folk still love their cars and wiping on the cars and whatnot. So this turns out, a really simple gift that people would be willing to give. So yeah, definitely look at the towel as an option. And like I said, you don't have to have a multi-needle machine. You can totally do this with a single needle machine. Okay. So I think this is a super cute name. Let's see. So yeah, super cute. Absolutely love it. So again, this is I spelled Diamond Girl incorrectly. Hilarious. We might do us a towel that say Diamond Girl and send it to you. It's 10:22 though. I don't know how quickly I can get it to stitch. Shouldn't take too terribly long. Let me fold this down and fold it so that the name shows just like that. Tell me that wouldn't be cute. And then add it to it like a little bottle of whatever the person's favorite cleaning stuff is for their vehicle, or some Armor All for the tires. That would be cute. Car wash, bottle car wash, something like that. So that's a really nice gift. And like I said, if you use a fairly lightweight but thick font, then it should not, even with tearaway, ball up in the dryer like sometimes embroidery will do. I never threw an embroidery towel away. I keep them to see my mistakes and make notes of all my mistakes. I use my towels also for large cleanup projects in my sewing craft room. And you can, because like I said, had I made a mistake on this, I would have kept the towel and still used it for something else and got another towel to stitch on. So it turns out really, really cute. A really cute, easy project. All right. And so let's grab this shirt and press this on there because I really love. Marilyn is the one that did AB stones all together, and she did more than a couple though. I've only did four colors, even though I could have did the paw in a different color, but I didn't think to do it. All right, so let's do this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get probably maybe a thing of air freshener or something to go with the towel instead of just giving the towel by itself. All right, so boom, center it. This is a regular cut t-shirt, so the armpits should be sufficient for finding the center of the shirt. And this is a little high. See, notice the armpits. This is where the center of the boob area will be. Notice the majority of it is up here on the chest, which isn't a bad thing, but you kind of want to make it pleasing to look at, so to speak. So we'll center it a little bit more by lowering it a little bit on the chest, because you don't want the rhinestones to be all up in the person's neck either. Okay, because if they got 3 chins, that I mean, nothing wrong with having 3 chins. I have 2.5 myself, but I don't necessarily want my chins blinged out. Okay, so let's go look here. I think that's good. I need to come over a little bit more, I think, but for the most part, it looks great. Let's do this because I should not have smushed it down in finality, because I was not 100% sure. Bloop, 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 bloop. This is the part that tears me up. Okay. Get it together, Eve. Get it together. Get it together. Team too much. I need a shirt that says team too much. That's what I need. All right. Now let me look at it. Oh, that's cute. Oh, best cat mom ever. It looks crooked, but it could be the way I looked at it. I think she'll love it. Where do I purchase the black tearaway stabilizer? You can get black tearaway stabilizer from All Stitch. You can get black tearaway stabilizer from All Stitch. ALLSTITCH. And sometimes they sell it on Amazon, but usually All Stitch is where I would suggest you get it. All right, so let's press this over here. I did put the camera on over here, but I forgot to turn it on, y'all. I wouldn't use the towel for cleaning. I use it on my steering wheel when parked. Oh, that's smart. You see what I'm saying? It's all kinds of ways to utilize this to help. Oh, go Simone Langley. Thank you, my dear. That's awesome sauce, because I don't fly like that. So it's hard for me to know where anything is, child. I'm just now starting to spread my little flight wings, because I got to go to Wallapalooza. Got to fly out there here in a little bit. All right, y'all ready for the bling peel reveal? This is AB stones, okay? So the AB colors that we used up top is Champagne AB, blinging its heart out. Then the Rose AB, blinging its heart out. Then the Peridot AB, blinging its heart out. Finally, the Hyacinth AB, blinging its heart out on this shirt for the best cat mom ever. Like 755 say. That was the funniest thing. I absolutely love it. So this is the best cat mom ever design. I did not put this in my store because I just threw it together. So I needed to see what it looked like first and if it was even worth it. If you like it, I'll definitely let you guys know. But AB stones are gorgeous, like absolutely beautiful. Another trick that we could have done is, like, say for instance, this is Rose AB. We could have did the paw and Rose. And then mom, this is peridot AB. We could have did the O in peridot. So that would have been really, really cute as well. But I love AB colors because AB colors kind of like showcase more than just one color. So like you see how this is more pink, but then it fades into like a light purple, type situation. It's cool to see how AB reflects more than one color. And so our AB stones are always available in the buy-in, but I think my daughter will love this. I saw a similar design and I thought about blinging it out. So that's what we did with that one. All right, so you know what, y'all, this is crazy. It's like 10:30. I don't understand. I don't think I've ever done my projects by 10:30 before. I'm kind of lost right now. We could bling another one. Does she deserve 2 shirts? I don't know. So let's see. So this, like I said, this is peridot, this is rose, this is hyacinth, and that's champagne. So we could do like black diamond, citrine AB. That would be pretty. That's citrine AB. Delonda should say best dog mom ever. Yeah, I saw. Yeah, that would be cute. You know what? Don't make me make that. That would be cute. That will be adorbs. Ooh, Tanzanite AB. We could do Tanzanite. But see, Tanzanite and Black Diamond AB, when they are in a best bling mom ever. I know, Dim's right. That would be cute. Oh, Lord. Where Patrice at? Where Patrice at? And we need one more color. What other AB do I have up here? Oh, we have, well, no, they're not in the buy-in, though. I have neon ABs, but they're not in the buy-in. They're in the Hot Fix Fix store. My mom shimmies. Y'all be killing me with these ideas, and I can't design fast enough because I'm not the designer. That's more Patrice thing. Emerald AB. That's what I need. I need Emerald AB. I need to find it. Okay, so let's do this again. Because it's going to take me forever to design cut out another rhinestone template. My mom shimmies. Yeah, we did aquamarine AB on that first one. No, I didn't. Thank you. Thank you, Sheila. You know what? I wonder. Do I have? Yep, I got aquamarine right here. Got aquamarine right here. So yeah, I'm looking forward to October's Bling Fest. And like I said, tickets will be on sale soon because I don't want you to, if you're looking to come, I don't want you to me take forever to get the tickets on sale, and then you gotta pay high flights if you choose to fly. Driving up, we got a beautiful ride in if you come in by way of I-85. Plenty of trees and pretty scenery. So yeah. Let's see. Here's that. Here's that. So we just doing all kind of gift giving tonight. Towel, shirt. None of this is for me because I don't have a cat. I'm allergic to kitties. I love kitties. The kitties are so cute. They're absolutely adorable. But I can't have a kitty. I will have an asthma attack and have to go to the hospital and get a nebulizer treatment if I make it. So can't do the kitty cats, but they are adorbs. I have a dog, best dog mom ever. I'm not the best dog mom ever. That's why I didn't make one. Trust me, I thought about it, but then I was like, I could do better. I'd be fussing at her and stuff. I mean, I love her. I really do, but I could do better. I could be a better dog mom, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm an okay dog mom. That's what I need an okay dog mom shirt. Naked kitty. Oh, what would I get? Oh, I could get one. So woo, from what I understand, the cost to purchase a naked kitty is well beyond my means. And then to be other than that, the doctor was like, no, that wouldn't work either because something about the my allergy is to the dander, but it's something about their spit too or something. I don't know, Sheila Cushionberry. I tried. I really did because again, I do love cats. Bringing plus ones. Ooh. Well, plus ones would have to have a ticket, my dear. And the reason why, again, is because the place that we're having it is limited space. So it would be difficult for whomever is coming to bump someone who actually has a ticket for the space, and because there's a plus one and then we out of space. I don't know. Let me see if there's a plus one ticket type situation available, but I'm leaning more towards no because I was struggling to find. I wanted to do more people, but at the same time, it made sense to not. So I should have taped this down because this is going to annoy the snot out of me. Let's see. I don't have enough stones down, so they're not flipping each other like they're supposed to. They're fighting me. They're fighting me, sir. But good question. I don't mind the questions. And if you have any, are the rooms single? The rooms are double occupancy from what I understand, but you don't have to. So, like, if you wanted to come and you purchase your ticket, it is based on double occupancy, but the room is yours. Like, I'm not having folks double bunk and bunk up and no crazy mess like that. I mean, unless you wanted to bunk up with somebody, but that wouldn't change the price of the ticket because the price of the ticket is what it is. It covers the room. She said she definitely leaving her plus one at home. Is the plus one a fun killer? Fun police, as my nephew and nieces used to call my sister. You're the fun police. Like, Lord, babies, that's rude. That's your mama. You can't tell her she the fun police because she's trying to look out for you. I'm gonna have to ask her, does she remember that? Them chaps is crazy. Okay. That's funny how wait a minute, did I use aquamarine maybe? Yeah, that's aquamarine AB. The blue in aquamarine is making the aquamarine AB look green. That's funny because that's peridot AB right there. So it's definitely greener. All right. Yeah, see, I didn't have enough stones. I'm missing 2. So let's grab 2 aquamarine stones and put them in there so that you can see the difference between the aquamarine and the aquamarine AB. And so we're going to do black diamond up top. What about if you live in Charlotte? Then you can do the Gail. That's a good question. You can do the ticket for the event, but for the dinner, Yikes. Good question. You giving me something to think about. I'll have to see, my love. I will have to see. This is just too much. Come on. I do know the price, but I am not talking about the price just yet. I understand what you're saying, but we will get to the price here shortly. It just can't be tonight. Can't be tonight. Can't be. We got to do this in stages. All right. And if you have any other questions, let me know. When you brush your rhinestones into the holes, they jump out for some reason. So are you using, okay, so unlike what you see here, I'm only using a little bit of stones. The stones help each other out when you put more on the mat than what's needed, because they help each other. They're like buddies. They're like, oh no, you flipped over, let's flip you back over, type situation. So make sure you have extra on there's a couple of things that can cause that. Number one, make sure you got extra stones so that they help each other. Number two, check the stones, because sometimes, there is hot fix glue on the back of the stones. So sometimes there will be stones that are stuck together, glue side to glue side. And if that's the case, what'll happen is they'll rub each other. That one kind of is like making a whole mess out of what the other stones are working hard to do for each other. So you may come across that from time to time. And if so, if you notice it, just grab that one and toss it, because it's not going to work. That's not going to be a good stone to press to the shirt because the glue is stuck to each other. So check for that. The other thing is if your holes are not the right size. So if the hole is just barely too small, then the stones won't stay in the hole. They won't stay in the hole. Kind of how, one of the things that I teach in the beginners class, because people want to resize a template, and I'm like, well, the holes have to be the right size for the stones. You're not going to see me go into a store and buy a size 10 pair of jeans, because that's just not going to work out very well. I'm going to bust out of the hole. I'm not going to be able to wear those things. So likewise, you have to be sure that the hole is the size it needs to be so that the rhinestones have a home to live in. That's what it is. I'm like, why am I struggling? Like, struggling. And it's because I am a little bit hungry. A lot of bit hungry, actually. So let's see. Let's do this. Let's do this. That stone looks crazy. We're going to take that out. Let's do this. And let's do this one. I broke my wax on my thing. It's got me annoyed. Okay. And this design really doesn't have a lot of rhinestones in it. If I'm remembering correctly, it's only something like 788 stones or something simple. Look here, I don't have enough. So it's not, you really should have, extra like that in there so that they can, like I said, help each other. And then you got to have a good brush too. This ain't my favorite brush, and I can't find my favorite brush. And then usually I brush in circles. If you do, like a circular motion, it kind of helps them flip each other. And then sometimes it just doesn't. It's like you got to hold your mouth right. Sometimes you just ain't holding your mouth right. A lot of reasons why your stones may not go in right.
New member.
Oh, Dee Dee, thank you so much for becoming a member. Holler. Yes, honey. Yes. Thank you, Richie. I appreciate that. But I'm here to tell you that size matters. And so the holes have to be what they supposed to be to make sure that those stones nestle right in there where they belong and stay there, actually. Because, sometimes stones will jump around. Jump around. And if so, whoops, oh, there you are. And if so, you gotta get them back in place. Let's see. Y'all, it usually does not take me this long to bling something. Ain't that crazy? All right, so let's go there. Let's go there. Especially a template this small. And when I'm done with this, what we'll do is picture is in crystal. Woo! So Gail, honey, that's a loaded question. SS6 stones combined with SS10 are not usually my favorite way to go because of that. Especially if the SS6 is not the largest part of the design. Because we really should be pressing the SS6 first because they're the smaller stone. Regina Quick, thank you so very much for the soup. Holler. Yes, honey. Yes. Thank you so very much for your support of our channel. We appreciate it. That is for certain. And then I'm going to use Tanzanite AB down here at the bottom. But go back about 60 minutes. At least you didn't say start over. That's funny. The godly woman, I don't forget. I forget what I was talking about. The holes. Was it the holes? I can't even remember. No, it wasn't the holes because I remember saying when I was done with this, I was gonna do something. But anyway. I love you, Delonda. That thing tickles me. I need my finger too. I'm gonna have to find me. I found one at Dollar Tree and didn't get it, and then ain't been back to go get it because that finger is cute. Even though I ain't seen the finger in a while. You still got the finger? Oh, Dennis. Thank you. That's what we were talking about. Okay, so so that's a technique that I really need to. I teach it in my beginner's class, actually. I teach the square method in the beginner's class and how to use the square to line up your rhinestone designs. So to the credit of Dennis, who just mentioned he uses the square. So for every layer of your rhinestone design, the square is the same size. Except for folks like me who are hard-headed and want to save every ounce of scrap of flock that I possibly can, even though in a lot of ways it still ain't saving me. I don't cut my square. Like for instance, this is technically a multicolor rhinestone design, as you see. So stone bottom right, M. Bottom right? All the stones are there, babe. Bottom right. Oh, that is my left. Bottom right. Nope. All the stones are there. Do like Delonda and take a picture. That was like super smart the way she did it. So like for instance, if I were to do this based on the square method, this square would stay the same, but this would be the only thing cut out for layer 1. This would be the only thing cut out for layer 2. This would be the only thing cut out for layer 3, and this would be the only part cut out for layer 4. But it is you're welcome. You're welcome, Dee. But the square would be the same, so that when you cut this and you use the square as your guidance, your boundary, then it helps you line up the design. And there's a technique to it that we would have to go over at some point and explain in detail, because it's a technique to it. But I generally don't. I make mine smaller, which makes my life harder in some ways, especially if it's 2 different rhinestone sizes. Now, if it's same rhinestone size, but the design is just different colors or whatever, I usually don't have issues. But it's the SS6 that tends to mess me up. Sharon Davenport, thank you so very much, too. Holler for the super chat. Yes, honey. Yes, thank you so very much. We have pre-pressed our shirt, so let's press this design. Okay, order is 10:50. We got 10 minutes. And we'll show some of those designs from off of Rhinestone Mechanic that are available. And then we will show our shirts and our towel. And then we will be done. Okay. All right. So here, these are AB stones as well. And again, this design is not, I don't have it for sale in the store or anything. But if I do, I'll mention it on Facebook and let you guys know whenever I do. The buy-in is active, and all of these AB stones are available in the buy-in. Okay, in case you were wondering, the AB stones have not gone anywhere. Let's come down a little bit on this one. Let me hold it up, make sure it's straight. Best cat mom ever. Yes, it's gonna be straight enough. It don't look crooked, so that's the good thing. All right, and then we'll do our peel reveal before we go over and look at the designs, okay? So here are, what do we say? We got aquamarine AB in there with aquamarine for the paw. We have black diamond AB at the top. We have citrine AB for the word mom. And then we have tanzanite AB for the word ever. All right, and so let's do our peel reveal for the gorgeous AB rhinestones. No new colors, my dear. So at the top, again, we have black diamond AB, which is absolutely gorgeous. Then we have aquamarine AB, okay, for the word cat. Notice all 3 look the same, all right? But you turn it certain ways, that green shows up. And then you got citrine AB for the word mom, and then tanzanite AB for the word ever. You can say, oh, did you shift? You stone shifted, I think. It might not have been. But this is tanzanite AB. You can kind of see the purple when it turns certain ways. I think I got on too much light, but you rotate it certain ways and you can see the different colors that come in it. But we'll see if we can't make it look a little bit better over in the other camera. So totally cute design. We'll see about putting it out so that you guys can go ahead and grab it if you wanted to. I was trying to see if I can get that green to pop a little more with that aquamarine AB, but it didn't want to cooperate. So let's go over to the other camera, because that was all for tonight. Because the heifer is tired and she's hungry. Oh, you know what? I got up early this morning. That's what else it is. Where's my trackball? Hold on. Sorry, left my trackball. Okay. Hey, Yvonne Daniels. Hey, Janet Jordan. Thank you. Hey, spilling the diversity. Shimmy. I know, right? Do need to shimmy. Okay. Whoops. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to switch camera. That's what happens when you get up at 7:30, I think it was. Child, that's just unnecessarily early in the morning. All right. So, again, the whole point of the show was discussing embroidery on towels and how you can take something as simple as a car's name to appeal to a person who loves their car very much and can, would be tickled to receive it. Because when I tell you them folks was going crazy in that car group over the towels, with the names on it, and it was just a plain towel. Like, they didn't have no special colors, no nothing. I think somebody just made it for them. So if that's a service or something you could offer, you totally could rock it, make some money off of it, right? And then I put together a little design because I wanted to showcase the AB color stones. And ooh, shimmy. I wish I could get let me see. Let's cut this light off and see if we can't make this look a little bit. Oh my gosh, look at that. Okay. So we got best cat mom ever for this one. You can see how the word cat is green for the C and the T, but the paw is got that blue. But when you turn it certain ways, that blue and the C and T come out instead. I love AB. And then that citrine AB for the word mom, black diamond AB for the word best. Notice how when you turn it, it's got the purple, but when it's straight on, that's black diamond up top. Turn it to the side, that's the purple and that black diamond, that purple and that blue coming out. Gorgeous stuff. And then Tanzanite AB at the very bottom. You see how it's purple right there, but then when you turn it, you got some of that blue and stuff. Love AB stones, y'all. ABs are pretty. And then here we've got champagne AB for the word best. Rose AB for the word cat. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Somebody come and look at this. Look. Come look at this. That is insane. Look at that rose AB. Look at that peridot AB. And then the hyacinth AB. Straight on. See the hyacinth? See the AB. Straight on. See the peridot and mom? Turn it to the side. AB upside your head. Okay. Cat. Straight on is rose. Turn it to the side. That AB is busting you in the nose. I'm just saying. And then up top, you got champagne. And then there's the champagne AB. So yeah. Woo! Shimmy. And y'all see that shimmy shine that only comes with the finer thing. All right. And so let's go ahead, and what we're going to do is check out the website that I had pulled up and just did not. I'm ashamed, or maybe I didn't, because I forgot I had to reboot. No, it's right here. I knew I had it pulled up. Okay. And so if you click the link in the description below, you will see the website, or it takes you straight to the web page for the rhinestone mechanic. Here is our mystery box for the week. I've already seen the designs. One of them for sure is going to be put on my shirt, but there's a couple of really awesome designs in there. And then, aren't you glad it's Friday? I love a good dad joke. Super cute design. Then you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think. And then it says sarcoma cancer awareness. I love this design because this design can be adapted to so many different things. You could take the sarcoma awareness off and add a different awareness. Fibromyalgia awareness. You can add heart disease awareness. You can add lupus awareness. I mean, there's a whole ton, and you can totally rock these words in the color that goes with the awareness. Okay. So, fam, October, breast cancer is coming up. You got all kind of months coming up here at the end of the year that you could totally use this. So you need this design if you're trying to find another method of selling shirts. Then you got Paris. I've never been. One of these days I will. Then Game Over. I am totally a gamer. Super cute shirt. Intend to make it. Ooh, that would have been cute with AB stones. And then at my age, I need glasses, hats. I do. And I'm going to leave it at that just to keep my sanity. And then this mom one is super cute. Reminds me of the tattoo. And I love the size of this one because it is small. It's 4.5 inches tall by 6 inches wide. So that would make a really cute, like left chest rhinestone design on a shirt. And it's just minimal. I love that. And then we have our garland that you can use to put a monogram, or you can do so many anything with this one. So absolutely gorgeous. And it comes with numbers so that you can change the established year on there if you want to. So yeah, we've got some really cute designs that you can grab, and you can put them in your arsenal for, you know, at my age, I need glasses. That would make a cute, whimsical gift. A lot of folks would love to have that rhinestone design for a shirt. You almost need one with the wine glass too, man, because I'm trying to tell you, we like glasses around here. Show us your finer things. Shimmy needs to be on a shirt. Yes. Shimmy shine, definitely. Penley Ann says the towels would look nice on the car chair headrest. Yes, they would. Yes, they would. And as Miss Gail pointed out, on the steering wheel, to keep the steering wheel cool too. And then of course, yes, your mystery box is there. So if you purchase that for $2, you get the designs in the mystery box, which I think is super cool. We appreciate him doing that for us here at the Baby's Booty. So quick recap, we got a minute left roughly. The Bling Fest time frame has been set. It is October 27th and 28th. And it is here in Charlotte. It is at an undisclosed location. And there are 2 levels of tickets that you can choose from. And when the time is right for us to put the tickets up for sale, we will let you know, because they are limited. The other reason I haven't really said too much else, because the tickets are limited. Unfortunately, it's my bad. I'm sorry, but we had to do it this time. But next time, oh, I'm just so excited. I can't go into detail on that one either. So thank y'all for coming to watch the best cat. Well, I'm not a cat mom. The best mom of a cat mom ever. We appreciate y'all coming to hang out with us. And the buy-in is active right now. The rest of the buy-in orders should be going out this week from the last buy-in. And that's it. Because we were pretty much waiting on just a few colors so that we can get all the rest of them out. So at any rate, we appreciate y'all coming to hang out with your tired girl. She tired. She was cold. Ain't cold no more. She was hungry, but my microphone worked. Hey, okay. We thank y'all. I hope you guys have a great night. And until the next time we see you all, we hope you have happy blinging. And we're going to send y'all out with this video so that these YouTube music folks can target me again. And I love it because I smash them every time with a dispute and I win. I love it. Bye, y'all.
How would you define luxury? Your purchase of our rhinestones has put extravagance right at your fingertips. Here at the Baby's Booty, we are taking the standard of luxury and bringing it directly to you. Introducing the perfect companion to your luxe rhinestones, the Baby's Booty Ice Boxes. Our ice boxes are in the perfect sizes to complement your order. Each color in your purchase will be labeled and packaged in these elegant acrylic boxes, ready to display your luxury stones for everyone to see. The Baby's Booty Ice Box, where our bling is the finer thing.